All right, what's up, Titanx community? I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It's currently Saturday, June 7th, 2025, and I'm here recording a video for you guys. It's been a minute since I made a Titanx video, kind of, really. Yesterday's was a video in a way, but there's no content right now going on, no tweets from him. There's, low activity on the protocols, price keeps going down. And like I said before, since way over here on this price, that I said that Titanx was going to go much lower into my yellow line, which I'm very accurate. I'm pretty much spot on. And this little wick candle right here did go down to 1168. I don't think it's good enough. I think we're still going to go lower. The daily 1334 is still very bearish. We are under the 1334, acting as a resistance line here. It keeps touching the pink 1334. It keeps touching here multiple times, and it keeps getting rejected. And what that means in my eyes is that it's getting weaker. So that right there, every single time it gets rejected, it just I think I can see one big red candle happening, kind of like this candle here. Or let's see if there's another example somewhere, like this candle right here. This, whenever it starts testing too much, you start seeing patterns like this, where it just gets exhausted, it gets tired, it gets annoyed. Holders, sellers, all of that, all of the people there are just getting tired of it, and there's one big red candle. So that we could see one big candle, and it could be like a spike just down, a quick little dump drop, in which it can just bounce right here on the yellow line, and it gets bought up pretty quickly. But that's just a little possibility. I don't know. But 6 zeros and a 1421 is where we are looking at right now. A small little tiny 10% in the green. Nothing to get your hopes up, nothing to really say, oh yeah, we're about to switch. I'm deleting these live in front of you guys. But there's nothing really. I'm going to stretch this line here so that way I can have a better view. But right now, this is all we're seeing, just constant little tiny rejections from the 1334. I'm not going to be bullish, back to being bullish, until these lines at least start forming across. The weekly is still very much, it looks horrible. That's very bearish. I hope I've been saying the right word, bearish. Daily looks super bearish. Weekly looks super bearish. I'm going to try the 3-day, because I think I did see one or two people start mentioning the 3-day. That's not bad. That's actually not too bad. So the daily looks bearish. The weekly looks bearish, but the 3-day is actually looking bullish for now. This is actually a bullish cross, so that's actually really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that play before. Even though the 3-day does look bullish, it's starting to curl and start forming this pattern right here. So if the 3-day does cross and does this pattern right here, we will see I think that does correlate to what I was saying. The daily looks bearish, weekly looks bearish, 3-day pattern looks bullish, but it's about to turn bearish, which makes sense that I'm saying there's going to be one big red candle of a big dump on the way, and it's going to cause it to go all the way down to my yellow line and then probably get bought up. That's a scenario. I'm not telling you that's exactly what's going to happen. Just take it as a grain of salt. You guys know what to do with that information. But that's like the way it's forming. And honestly, if it does it, awesome. If it doesn't, I don't really care. Oh, you guys already know my pattern, that my strategy that I'm doing right now for Titanx. I have already said it multiple times. I already knew it was going to dump and that it was going to go lower. I was not buying. I wasn't doing anything. My stakes, I'm selling. Some of them are a certain portion of my stakes I am minting for long term, just in case. But I'm not buying Titanx, man. There's nothing really to get my hopes up. Like I think I sent this out a tweet. I think I said a tweet about this. I don't recall if I did. I don't know, but if you plan on getting on Titanx, or if you plan on wanting to get into any protocols, I would say, and I'm not saying this because they're paying me to say this or because it's a sponsor. No. Honestly, if you want to get into Titanx ecosystem and the protocols, I would just say buy Baby Dragon X. Literally, like, I hope it doesn't pump now that I said that. But really, like, that's the project I trust out of all of them. I want to say it's Baby Dragon X, Helios, of course, ORX, and like maybe one more or so. But I want to say just Baby Dragon X. Just I wanted to do this. Yes, no, when was it? A few days ago, I think it was. Just sell everything and just buy Baby Dragon X in general. Because if you think about it, like, if Titanx pumps up and it does good, Baby Dragon X will follow, right? But then you have that also double scenario where if Baby Dragon X, if Dragon X does insanely good, Baby Dragon X will follow. So you have like that double-edged sword scenario where it's like, if any of them do good, you'll do good. So that's kind of like the train of thought I was doing, but I don't know if I'm going to fully take action into it, but I really want to. Plus the guys behind Baby Dragon X are really good people. I trust them. They've done giveaways with me in the past. Great, amazing people. Streams were awesome as well, and hopefully the ecosystem comes back alive. And I hope Jake does something and launches something, I guess. But right now it's just literally dead quiet. Nothing big is happening, and I don't really see anything happening anytime soon. So who knows, man? That was what, from here to there was about a 200% move up, and now we're seeing exactly a 200% drop. So I don't know, but for right now, private members are making freaking gains right now, and that's thanks to the token HOW token on Pulse Chain. Small little shout out, small little heads up about this. Private members got alerted about this, and we're up 400%. I think it is. I think I alerted at 6 zeros and a 1-8 or 2, somewhere around there. So it's like right at 400-ish% profit. So that looks amazing. So if you want to join the private members, go ahead and do so. The link's going to be down below in the description. Don't miss out the next big play. This came at a perfect time because one of the plays didn't turn out that good, and so it made some of them losses, the funds, come back, and we are net positive. Well, at least, if you played it out right, and if you're taking profit, you would know, and you would be able to make some of them losses from the previous investment back plus some. But right now it's looking good. At the end of the day, we're all trying to make some money. Nothing's promised, nothing's guaranteed. Invest what you can afford to lose. HOW on Pulse Chain. Don't forget about the slippage fee. But private members, great job, yo. We're doing good. On to the next play. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.